Revolutionary Guard attack. 50 Iranian Revolutionary Guard fast attack boats launch coordinated assault on USS Abraham Lincoln in the Persian Gulf. The largest IRGC naval operation ever attempted. Russian-supplied anti-ship missiles, coordinated tactics, shore-based support. Iran believes overwhelming numbers guarantee success. 12 minutes later, Iran has no operational fast attack capability remaining. This is how American carrier strike group defenses turn Iranian asymmetric warfare into mass suicide against sensors and weapons designed specifically to defeat exactly this threat profile. Iranian Revolutionary Guard Navy spent months planning the operation. Intelligence gathering tracked American carrier movements. Tactical rehearsals practiced coordination between 50 boats attacking simultaneously from multiple directions. Russian military advisors provided training in saturation attack tactics. Chinese-supplied anti-ship missiles armed the boats with weapons capable of damaging American vessels if they could penetrate defenses. Iranian commanders believed their planning, weapons, and numbers created realistic opportunity to damage or sink American carrier, creating strategic victory that would force American withdrawal from the Gulf region. Navy Power TV takes you inside the engagement that demonstrates why decades of American investment in automated defensive systems and comprehensive sensors creates carrier protection that Iranian numerical advantages cannot overcome through any realistic combination of tactics or weapons available to regional military forces. The Iranian attack boats departed from multiple coastal bases simultaneously. Each boat carried 4-man crew armed with automatic weapons, rocket-propelled grenades, and C-802 anti-ship missiles. The boats reached speeds exceeding 45 knots, converging on the carrier from north, south, and east, creating multi-axis threat that Iranian planners believed would overwhelm American defensive fire control systems. The planning failed to account for SPY-1D radar, detecting small boats at 40 kilometers range, and automated weapons systems engaging multiple targets simultaneously without human intervention beyond authorization to fire. Which American defensive layer proves most effective? A. Seahawk helicopters. B. Destroyer guns. C. Close-in weapon systems. Comment your answer below. USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group maintained defensive formation with 4 Arleigh Burke destroyers positioned as picket vessels around the carrier. MH-60R Seahawk helicopters conducted continuous airborne early warning patrols, scanning surface approaches with radar systems optimized for detecting small boats against sea clutter. The helicopters detected Iranian boats departing their bases and tracked them continuously as they converged toward the carrier. This early warning provided American commanders with 30 minutes advance notice, allowing optimal positioning of defensive assets before Iranian boats reached weapons range. Iranian commanders believed their simultaneous multi-base departure prevented early detection. They were wrong. American surveillance technology makes surprise impossible when helicopters with advanced radar patrol continuously across the battle space, providing comprehensive situational awareness that adversaries cannot evade through tactical creativity or operational security measures. Stay with me because what happens next demonstrates the overlapping defensive layers that create protection. So comprehensive that even well-planned coordinated attacks achieve 0 results against American carriers, defended by systems specifically designed for this threat environment. The Seahawk helicopters engaged first using AGM-114 Hellfire missiles and door-mounted machine guns. Each helicopter carried 4 Hellfire missiles with laser guidance that tracked individual boats. The missiles impacted boats at 8 kilometers range where Iranian weapons could not reach the helicopters. Machine gun fire from helicopter door guns destroyed additional boats that attempted evasion. 10 Iranian boats were eliminated before reaching visual range of the carrier strike group. The helicopter attacks disrupted Iranian formation cohesion, forcing boats to scatter and attempt independent approaches rather than coordinated assault that saturation tactics require. American destroyer guns engaged as Iranian boats closed to 15 kilometers. The 5-inch Mark 45 guns fired GPS-guided munitions at 20 rounds per minute per gun. 4 destroyers engaging simultaneously created 80 rounds per minute, raining down on Iranian boats with precision that destroyed vessels with single hits. The automated fire control calculated engagement sequences, optimizing target priorities and ammunition expenditure. 15 Iranian boats were destroyed in 2 minutes by destroyer gunfire. Iranian crews attempting to close range discovered their boats were being destroyed faster than they could implement evasive maneuvers or achieve firing positions for their anti-ship missiles. Navy Power TV reveals the brutal mathematics of automated naval defense. Human reaction time is eliminated from engagement cycle, allowing defensive systems to engage threats faster than attackers can adapt tactics or execute countermeasures against weapons tracking them continuously. The surviving 25 boats somehow reached 5-kilometer range despite catastrophic losses. Iranian crews launched their C-802 anti-ship missiles at maximum range targeting the carrier. Most missiles failed to achieve target locks due to American electronic warfare corrupting their guidance systems. 8 missiles achieved launch and tracked toward the carrier. These missiles face the inner defensive layer specifically designed to intercept exactly this threat type in terminal phase. SM-2 missiles launched from destroyers engaging the C-802s at extended range. 5 missiles were destroyed by SM-2 interceptors. The remaining 3 missiles penetrated to close-in weapons system range. Phalanx CIWS engaged using radar-guided 20mm Gatling guns, firing at 4,500 rounds per minute. All 3 missiles were destroyed inside 2,000 meters from the carrier. 0 missiles achieved impact despite Iranian coordination and Russian-supplied weapons that represented their most advanced anti-ship capability. The remaining Iranian boats attempted to close for direct attacks using RPGs and automatic weapons. This desperate tactic faced the final defensive layer, small-caliber defensive weapons and helicopter machine guns that created killing zone impossible for small boats to penetrate. Every approaching boat was destroyed by overlapping fire from multiple defensive systems. 12 minutes after initial detection, 50 Iranian boats were eliminated. Iranian casualties exceeded 200 killed. American casualties, 0. American vessels damaged, 0. How many fast attack boats can American carrier group eliminate per minute? A. 3 boats. B. 5 boats. C. 8 boats. Answer at end. The engagement demonstrated approximately 4 boats destroyed per minute when all defensive systems engaged simultaneously. This destruction rate exceeded anything Iranian planners predicted when developing their saturation attack strategy. The mathematics of defense proved overwhelmingly favorable to Americans when automation allowed engagement of multiple targets faster than manual systems could track and fire. Quantity versus quality takes ultimate form when quality includes sensors detecting all threats and automated weapons engaging them before attackers reach effective range. Comment Q or L if you believe American carrier defenses make Iranian attacks suicidal regardless of numbers. Type Navy Power TV right now. The strategic impact exceeded the immediate tactical victory. Iranian Revolutionary Guard Navy lost 50% of their operational fast attack capability in single engagement. Years of investment in boats, weapons, and training were eliminated in 12 minutes. The economic cost was catastrophic for organization dependent on asymmetric capabilities that just proved completely ineffective against American defenses. Most importantly, IRGC learned that American carriers represent impossible targets that cannot be damaged through any realistic combination of tactics or weapons that IRGC possesses or could acquire from foreign suppliers. Regional allies observed the engagement recognizing American carrier presence provides security guarantee that Iranian threats cannot overcome. Gulf Cooperation Council nations saw tangible demonstration that American naval forces eliminate Iranian maritime threats decisively. This recognition strengthened regional relationships and encouraged continued cooperation with American military presence that protects shipping and energy infrastructure from Iranian aggression. International shipping companies adjusted insurance rates downward for vessels transiting Gulf under American carrier protection. The engagement proved American forces eliminate Iranian threats before they can attack commercial shipping. This economic benefit justified continued carrier presence through reduced insurance costs that exceeded the expense of naval operations providing the security. Russian military observers studying this engagement must reconsider their training and weapons provided to Iranian forces. Their tactics proved inadequate. Their weapons failed to penetrate American defenses. Their investment in Iranian naval capability produced zero return when facing American technology specifically designed to defeat Russian-style saturation attacks through automation and comprehensive sensors. Which defensive technology proved most decisive? Automated fire control, helicopter early warning, or layered engagement zones? Share assessment. Technology supremacy through comprehensive defense. Answer to quiz. American carrier strike groups eliminate approximately 4 boats per minute when all defensive systems engage simultaneously. This represents revolutionary capability that makes small boat swarm attacks counterproductive when every attacker becomes target for automated weapons engaging faster than human operators could manage manually. Can Iran develop tactics defeating American carrier defenses? Evidence conclusively says no. Iranian boats are too slow to evade automated tracking. Their weapons lack range to engage before American sensors detect them. Their training cannot overcome technological disadvantages measured in decades of capability development. Future IRGC maritime operations will avoid American carriers entirely, rather than attempt attacks guaranteeing complete loss of attacking forces. What's next for Gulf security? Continued American carrier presence that eliminates Iranian maritime threats through defensive technology, making IRGC fast attack tactics obsolete. The engagement demonstrated capability maturity that regional adversaries cannot overcome through clever tactics or foreign weapons when facing American systems designed specifically for this threat environment and tested continuously through decades of counter-asymmetric warfare experience. Subscribe to Navy Power TV, where elite naval power meets automated defense, proving American carriers defeat Iranian Revolutionary Guard through comprehensive sensors and weapons that eliminate threats faster than adversaries can execute tactics. Superior technology, unmatched automation, complete defensive dominance. Hit notification for engagements showing why American carrier strike groups remain invulnerable to regional threats regardless of numbers or weapons employed by adversaries lacking technology to penetrate layered automated defenses.